Okay, so the piece of information you need to be able to drive all of that social proof through to that one individual post is the post ID. Now, every single post that you put on Facebook, whether it be an organic post, an advertisement post, has an individual identification number. And there are a couple of different ways that you can find this number. And this is where I'm going to run through now. So firstly, if it is a post that was posted directly to your Facebook page, so you posted organically out to your existing fans, you can actually go to that post, and if you click the linked date and time that was actually posted or published, what it'll actually do is sometimes it'll open up in a lightbox, or it'll open up in a new tab like this. And the information you want to grab, so this is the actual URL to this individual post. And the last bunch of numbers, so they're about 16 numbers long, this is the actual post ID number. And this is the identification number that you need so you can actually set up your advertisements so they all go through to this one individual post. So all those likes, comments, and shares will be on this one individual post. So that's one method if you've posted the actual post that you want all that social proof to go through to onto your actual individual, onto your Facebook page. Now, if it's maybe you haven't posted it to your Facebook business page, and maybe you set it up as an advertisement before, so you can actually go into your ads manager and find that piece of information as well. So for instance, if I went through and say this is the advertisement that I wanted to drive all that social proof through, I need to tick that advertisement. So this is under the adverts tab as well, so you need to find that individual advert, tick it, and then if I go to preview, again, it'll open up with a little light box that'll let me do a few different things. But if I click on this button up here, again, it'll prompt me with some things that I can send it through to news feeds, etc. But this prompt here, Facebook post with comments, is the one that I actually want, because what that will actually do is, again, it'll open up in a new tab and it'll show you exactly what it looks like in your overall Facebook page. But again, just like that post that you had on your Facebook page before, you can come up to the URL bar and then you can get this last number here, and that would be the post ID for this post here. Now, there is one other method that you can find each of your post IDs, and it actually sits not within Ads Manager, not in your business page, but if you come up to the mega menu when you're in Adverts Manager, you've got all these tools up here under the Create and Manage heading. There's an option called Page Posts, and basically what Page Posts is, it is every single post that you've made as an advertisement published to your page, or that you've got scheduled coming up, and conveniently it has the ID number in this column. This is the actual number that we've been getting those other methods for each of these posts here. So you want to find the post, and you can click on these hyperlinks and it'll pop open with a new light box, and you can simply copy that ID number. So there are 3 different methods to find that ID number. That is always the first step. Now, obviously, next part is what do we do with that ID number? And it's actually pretty simple. So once you've got that, you've copied it to a notepad or something like that, and you've got it handy. When you come through and you set up a new advertisement and you get to the ad level, usually you're presented with the default option, which is create new advert. But every time you go to create, every time when you go to this advert section, there's actually a little heading next to it called use existing post. And what it'll actually do is once you tell it what Facebook page and Instagram account you want it to look for, it will show the posts that are eligible based on your objective, the placements, etc., that are already existing on the page. So which it'll actually populate with posts that I've already posted to my page over here, and it'll show options there. But for instance, if like before we've got this advert here that actually isn't published to the page, underneath where it says select a page post, you've got this little one here, enter the post ID, and then basically I would paste that ID number that I've got from my post before. I'd hit the submit button, it'll think about it, and then voila, over on this side over here is the preview populated with that post that we've been looking at before, and then everything that once I set up this this advert and all of these on this advertisement set, I can go through and I can duplicate the advert set. But rather than duplicating the advert itself and creating a whole new post ID and then all of that social proof being split, it's all going to go through to this post here. So it's just a little method to make sure that you're making the most of and optimizing all of that social proof on your Facebook advertisements.